Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 4 of Let's Play Europa Universalis for Barbarossa's throne as, well, Jerusalem. So yeah, we're just about to finish the war with the assholes of Shammar. We took Medina for a vassal, and now we're gonna take Shammar because, well, we're gonna conquer them. We're not actually gonna take them as a vassal. We're just gonna flat out conquer them. Because we need new places to expand, so there we go. Jerusalem is a booming crusader state, and of course we're going to convert all of them first. Coring them, yeah, we definitely want to core them. Also, we need to revoke that fucking proclamation I put on the wrong person. We're definitely going to have to enforce Medina to our way of thinking. Which means I'm going to be on a really, really crappy relation with them for a long time. Here we go, put that down. We need to get our next admin tech. Alright, so we lost a lot, so we're going to have to hold back on the men for now. We're going to have to hold off on the pain for the men right for now as well. Because we don't really have the money for that. But Jerusalem definitely swelled its ranks. We've got 6 more provinces underneath it. I'm okay. I'm happy with that. I got my allies still. They still both love me. So everything, I would say that was just a drastic success. Everything about it was good. Don't really think there was a point in that war where we suffered a little bit. We just did great. So yeah, very happy with that. Very happy. Now we just need to worry about, again, swelling our ranks and keeping our manpower high, which is the only real issue we have. I must take a quick drink, so 1 second. Alright, so what we need to do next is probably, if Syria's still alive, try and take out Syria. That's our next progression because they are in the best position to take out. They're definitely the ones we like. I mean, their land is just in a great position and it's actually decent. So if I can do a solo war, I will take all of it. And well, yeah. It's going to be a while. You know, I may just annex Medina as they are. I may not bother trying to convert their religion. Because I can probably do it quicker on my own than they could. I could do if I waited for them. So we'll see which way I want to go. And then we'll act accordingly. We've still got the Mamluks to take out. But again, I don't see that happening for a while. I'm kind of happy with the profit we're making for once. Let's lose this inflation. And because our king is Midas touched, give the king free reins to reform the economy. And he reformed it well, which is great. So our guy's careful and Midas touched. This next personality is going to be shit. I know that for a fact. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for Zabrian supremacy. I really shouldn't, but converting, like just seeing how easy it is going to be to convert these regions, really just... It makes me happy on the inside, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, yeah, we need to actually quickly pay for my army for a bit. Because I just realized that technically these regions are going to be really upset with me. I can't even put my name in. I can't even put my army close at all. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave my army up here. I'm just going to have to hope they don't fucking revolt. Or put them down very quickly if they do. Let's get some plate armor going. Well, we need to get all our men, and there we go. We've got 2 of them converted, which means that... oh, no, they still want to revolt. Which means I'm going to have to re-fucking convert this, which is fine. Yeah, so we just need to quickly wipe these guys back out and then reconvert them, which will take only 17 months, so it's not as if it's a big loss, in my opinion. The only real loss is the fact that we had to kill off some more of our army to do that. It's the only real shame in this matter. Right. Turn off my men. Convert you. Court you. And this region, it may not be profitable, ladies and gentlemen, but it'll definitely be useful in the end. Because every province is useful in of itself. Yeah, we need to stop you guys from expanding so I can eventually vassalize them and kill them. So you guys did a war with the Great Horde without me. Good choice. Definitely good choice. Thank you. I didn't want to be in that war anyway. And Syria's fucking grown. That's actually good for us because it means that when I attack them, I can take it. And they're out of the room with the Mamluks again. Son of a bitch. Byzantium. You want to help? No, you don't want to help yet. Well, fair enough. They'll help soon enough, ladies and gentlemen. So we could build some more. We could build some markets. We're not going to because I just don't want to. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, my merchant. Okay, the fact that none of you have screamed at me in the first two parts. The third part is acceptable because I haven't actually released that one yet. That none of my fucking guys are working as merchants. Do you know what? I'm going to collect from Alexandria and I'm going to use a push from Aleppo. Because no one fucking told me. Son of a bitch. It's not as if it's made a big issue. Profit. I'm not like my profit is not suddenly increased. It did increase actually by a decent amount. And we now have a 0-5. And now I finally have to push my points there. Let's get that stability up. And we could have a personal union with Germany or Byzantium. It's up for grabs. Fuck me with a bloody fucking... Nope. No, that was a wife, son of a bitch. And it was with Antiocha. Okay, so if we get very unlucky and we die, we'll just have to suffer being in a personal union for, well... Fuck that, I'm having Henry. I'm very upset that we have to... You know, I'm going to hire a advisor because right now... I need more points in admin. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, manpower's coming back pretty slowly. And it's going to be a while till we can get a barracks. Still 6 more techs. Definitely a fucking while, as I said. Tobruk, can you be converted yet? No, 96. Ooh, March next year. Nice one. Medina, highest I can get them is 124. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do the second one. Well, that was actually a fuck-up, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't mean to do the second one. Mostly because I drove them even further away from me now. Whoops. I'm not too fussed, ladies and gentlemen. It'll go away. As long as no one intervenes, it'll go away quick enough. I would like to core there. Thank you. I'd like to state there because point 1 at the moment is useful. And the Mamluks are no longer a great power. Because apparently Ming's on there. Nice one. We'll get up. We'll be on there soon enough. I mean, we're getting there. If we were to annex Syria, we would be on there already. But I don't exactly want to fight 2 of my, like the big, well, someone who's a lot fucking more powerful than me. Right, all the men to the army. All, like, the reserves into the main force. We need to get these motherfuckers, we need to swell our ranks so we don't look as weak as we are. Because Medina ain't gonna fucking help us, so... Because they got the shit ton of... Oh, sweet, yes, I can convert their provinces. That should make them happy. Now that I think about it, that should make them very happy. And it should lower this liberty desire down a lot. And they should also be happy that they have the same ruling dynasty as us. We'll see. We're going to have to quarantine that port, which is upsetting because I seriously need fucking, like, points. And one more point and we get the Crown of Thorns, which I guess is pretty useful. It's not really the most useful I've ever seen, but it's definitely going to be up there. Yeah, we're going to get some more Catholic over here, which is great. We do need to figure out a way of getting at war with Syria without incurring the wrath of both Rum and Mamluks at the same time. Because that's just not good for our health. Germany is currently at war with Flanders, or the Flanders-German Punitive War. People have declared war on Germany because Germany is going fucking mental with how quickly they're expanding. Fair enough, Germany. You have fun. You do that. And there we go. Our army got all the way back up to being full. And now we turn it off because I'd rather make money. Still can't make you a state. This is the only place we haven't made a state. There's one province here. Well, it's the only place we can make a state at the moment that's not a state, but it's not going to be a state, so it's not really an issue. It's as they say, it's a non-issue. Yeah. The Mamluks are being dicks, as they are wont to do. Didn't really help them at all. It's kind of upsetting because you'd think it would that it would make them happier with you. Because you just did the thing you asked them to fucking do. You forcibly converted them to a religion that's obviously better. Pretty sure that's how it's meant to be looked at. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be expanding down here, which is completely fine with me. It's a way, basically it's a way round dealing with Rum and Mamluks too early. Although, because of how shit the provinces are, it does mean we need more money, I guess. There we go. This region is so worth having because of the extra profit it's going to produce for me. It's already one of my better regions, I would say. Probably not, but we'll see. Yeah, I see like 2 good opportunities for trade buildings, but that's it. Yeah, there's not much else, so we'll do what we can do. Alright, you owe me, the Byzantium owes me enough to be able to join a war, but of course I have to have them in the right mood, which, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. We can change from culture, so let's do it. As I got some spare Diplo. So we're going to get them all to Swabian, because that's my culture. Although we do accept all of them, I would just like to convert them to Swabian because it would make, like, the Germanic culture is just going to spread, and I think it would flourish. Like, realistically, I do think it would flourish underneath a crusader state. Like, as much as it sounds really cruel, I feel like the native population would be forced back, like, forced over the borders into the Mamluks, into Syria, like, through Medina to Hijaz, Najd. I feel like they'd be running away from the Crusader states to a degree. Yeah, my papal authority's gone up, which is great. So who has the most? England, Germany. Yeah, there is no Jerusalem. The fuck, bro? I mean, we're over here doing God's work, holding down Jerusalem, Antioch, Edessa, being badass. I mean, come on. Gives a fucking, like, throws a fucking bone or something, man. Army professionalism is up to 7.46, which is definitely good. It doesn't. Who's the most professional in the world? Portugal, 27%. Holy fuck! We need to get to work, and I need to sneeze. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen, as that was a fucking loud sneeze. Anyway, let's get on with this. You know what? We need to make these, or we need to very least make this Jerusalem one, because right now, as you can see, we are currently forcing all these to become our culture. I feel like this, like, converting of culture should be a natural occurrence. Like, it should just happen over time, as it did in EU4, EU3, sorry, I believe. It was definitely in one of the mods that over time the land would acclimate to your culture. I know you could force it, but I know it definitely did happen. But instead, we're just going to force their surrounding regions to just acclimate to us, be the same religion as us, or else, in essence. Now, I would go for Hejaz, but they're allied to the Mamluks, and nope. The Mamluks are still stronger than me, so fuck that. Yeah, our guy's a free thinker, which is good. We need to get that tech up, because right now we're 2 techs behind, technically. And Tech 6 has the fucking... Okay, Tech 6 gets us closer to Tech 7, which is a church. And if we look at the church is going to be pretty decent for the buildings we can see already. Like, 3 buildings worthwhile. That's 300 gold already worthwhile to spend. Najd has way too many allies. I would recommend a war against Hassa. And from what I can see, they have a decent province so far. So far, I would already say it's worthwhile. We are going to be staying Catholic, by the way, like Protestantism or anything like that, because that would make no sense in our situation. Jean d'Arc. I mean, you're already getting royally fucked by Burgundy. So, I mean, I don't like your chances, is what I'm saying, France. No offense. But I do not like your chances. Like, you are... what's the best way to say it? You are fucked more than a whore in a whore in a bar, basically. Or in a brothel. That's the one I was going for. We're going to go for the Justified Wars. Because it just makes me feel cooler that my wars are now justified. Although no one seems to be pretty much, like, no one's angry at me or, like, fucking twat doing the dickish wars and whatnot. Ooh, fuck him. We should all fucking stab him with a pitchfork. None of them are that, no one's that angry at me, so. I mean, we have that going for us. Hopefully Antioch doesn't get the funny idea of attacking them. Yeah, I thought Burgundy was at war then. The royal family in Antioch will learn of pleasant exchange. So they will just become better friends, basically. Good for us. Arak has joined... was it Karak? No, it was Arak. Pretty sure I said. Yes, there's Asrak. Karak is still on its way to the correct culture. Although it's not like it's you need to be at this fucking culture, dickhead. It's more just the game. I feel like you should be. I feel like naturally it would progress to be Swabian, just from the influence we would hold over the region. And Hejaz has filled the hole I created when I just beat the living piss out of Daswir. Hormuz is pretty powerful. So that's probably going to be a war where I'm going to need a little bit of assistance. So it's going to be a problem. Like, the only problem is that it's either them or... Yeah, I ain't dealing with fucking Persia. So we've got to find a war that's doable for us. Edessa joining would be great, but we need Byzantium as well. Byzantium would help us stand against the Mamluks, which is exactly what we would need in that situation. Someone to stand to the Mamluks. Even if we have a bit of slow expansion for a while, I'm okay with that. Because we've expanded pretty well so far. If the Jalirids takes over, we can then just attack... Nope, they're out with the Mamluks as well. Basically, the Mamluks have fucking way too many friends. What's this? So, Conrad Paradisi and his family. So, influential trading family. Yes, please. Desires of the flesh. Just fucking... Just keep it to yourselves. That'll do me. That'll make me happy. Mostly because it'll stop you from telling people about it, so... Or at the very least, it'll stop people finding out, which is just as fucking good. So once Medina's annexed, yeah. Now it's just probably the next natural progression. But the problem is, I know Persia is a decent size. Unless they've fallen completely into disrepair, which I doubt it, they are going to be a decent size, so... And I'd love to annex you, but you have too much liberty desire, so I can't. Go figure. Go figure. We're getting very close to attacking Hassa. Hassa has... If Hassa just has 5,000 men, I'd probably be okay doing this war alone. keep the time. Fuck me, what? I've gone... How the fuck did I go past them? Yeah, they have 5,000 men, so as long as I can... So 1-6. He gained a bit of shock right there. Could not give a fuck about them. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have this part. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys then.